because like I work in theater like professionally, and so like I've been in professional things where people are getting the corrective notes and not getting the acting notes. So it's really cool to be in a teen theater, in a teen space where they are so receptive to our notes, and not only are they receptive to them, they're taking them.
Welcome to Steps to the Stage, a 7th Street Community Theater podcast. Hey, theater friends, welcome to Steps to the Stage, where we talk to the theater professionals you know and love. I'm your host, Kirk Lane, and today we are so excited to talk with Luke and Sarah Hoganrad, who are going to be our co-directors for the upcoming production on our stage here at the 7th Street Theater, Something Rotten, which is running June 19th through July 4th. Welcome back.
Yay! It's great to be back.
So, did a little research. Something Rotten was written fairly recently, and it actually had its Broadway debut on April 22nd, 2015 at the 2015 at the St. James Theater, and it was nominated for 10 Tonys and actually won for Best Actor. And this is a book by Carrie Kirkpatrick, John O'Farrell, and the music and lyrics are by Wayne and Carrie Kirkpatrick. I sense there might be a relation there. And along with Luke and Sarah, we have on your team Caleb, who is helping with your music.
Yes.
Right? And then who else is part of the production?
We also have Kelsey, who's our assistant music director, and Maddie McGowan is our assistant choreographer.
Yeah.
I love it.
We have a pretty big team.
Yeah, and then also scenic design is going to Mickey Estrella.
I love that as well.
Davey is our stage manager.
Well, Luke and Sarah have been on our program before, but we are very excited to have them back. And the reason for me personally is because when we started here, you guys were on stage and you were acting. And I know you've done some things with my kids as well. So I've got, we have a special place in your heart in the Lane family. So, but we're glad to see now these kids, now adults, graduating. Congratulations. And some getting their education in theater as well, which is just fantastic. And they're coming back here and they're, what we like to say, paying it forward. And they are running camps as we came in today. Thousands of kids were roaming around the theater, moms and dads looking. And so on top of directing, you're also helping with camps. And so you guys are the personification of giving back. And we so appreciate it. But let's talk about Something Rotten. Let's talk about the journey here.
Yeah. It's awesome. We actually saw Something Rotten, the original cast, back in probably either 2015 or 2016. So it was like 10 years ago. So I was like 18. Luke was like
a
12.
child. Yeah,
like
very
an actual
young
child. And we loved it. I think I saw it 3 times when I was in school.
And this is in New York.
In New York, yeah.
On Broadway.
Yeah. We've always loved the show.
It was one of the first Broadway shows I've ever seen. First professional shows I've ever seen. So,
oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say it's probably like within the first 5. So yeah, it's a part of like my roots of loving theater.
Yeah, that's great. And then so as I did some research, I found that the story itself is about Nick and Nigel Bottom. And essentially they're competing with some guy who's written a couple things that people know about.
Yeah. Some
little bard.
Shaky beard.
Something like that. Yeah.
Shaky beard So you guys have directed before or co-directed before. Tell us about this particular production. This was something you brought to our team here at CCCT.
Yeah, we really like the idea because we have worked on shows together, but I don't think we've actually been on a creative team of a show besides like a camp show together.
Yeah.
But like I've been on creative teams of shows that Luke's been in and stuff like that, and we've been in shows together, but we've never like ran a show together. And it's special because the show at the heart of it are these brothers, and like since we are siblings, it resonates with us. Like this older brother and this younger brother that like just can't get on the same page. it's special for us to be able to work on a story that's about that as siblings. And Cole's helping a little bit too, which is our other brother, which is like hilarious. He was here last night doing some 3D scanning.
Well, I mean, we talk about this all the time. Like it takes a village, and it's great to have your family and friends that are doing this. Now, this is a musical,
yes,
as well, so it has that extra challenge on top of that. But it sounds like you've got some great support in Kelsey and Caleb, and them obviously having such a not only background here, but in college and whatnot. And in fact, I think Caleb's giving a voice lesson right now.
yes,
he was going to be on, but unfortunately, duty calls. So, so that's got to be helpful for you guys. And then, is there a choreography?
Yes.
Okay.
It is a big dance show.
Yes.
A lot of tap numbers.
So it's a big undertaking, and I'm choreographing, and it's a lot. And I'm so grateful to have Maddie as my sister choreographer because she's like picking up pieces for me.
Yeah.
And she's in the show too, so she can also like come up to me after the run and be like, something went wrong during this part that like I didn't necessarily see, but she felt on stage. And it's big tap numbers, and the majority of our cast hasn't ever tapped before. So we're like teaching them to tap in real time, that we're also teaching them the number that they're going to be tapping in. But they've like locked in. Like we were watching a run last night and they were tapping so well. Yeah. It was amazing.
That's fantastic.
And then there's also like, as far as choreo goes, there's like 3 songs that are 8 minutes long. Like they're long songs.
It's ridiculous.
And
yes, they're long and they're funny, which is nice because it's not like it's long and it's boring. It's like it's long because it's a joke that just they keep building and building and building and building on the joke. So it is fun, and it gives us the challenge of like, we need to build and build and build and build with the dancing to match the energy of the joke that's happening, because this show is like just joke after joke after joke after joke.
So it's a fast-paced, quick musical.
It is a quick adult humor body comedy. Like it is very, very fun.
Now, what is the age ranges of your cast?
We are... I just blanked. 14 to 22. It's the teen range,
Got it, the teen range. So that's good because then most of them have some type of experience, either acting, singing, or dancing. And I'm sure there's some that don't at all, and you have to figure that out. But
I think we have both 14 and 22.
Yeah, we have the whole range of the ages. Yeah.
And what's the number of people in the cast?
We have 21 people in our cast.
And they're all, it's not a dual cast thing. It's they have a
they are
role
all
part of the ensemble.
in the show, and most of them are playing like a million different characters at once.
There's like, I think like 48 roles.
Yeah, everybody's just changing the entire time, coming on as this person, then this person.
That had to be crazy getting off book for that. And I mean, just the lines and the singing
We're
alone.
nervous for dress rehearsal because our costume designer, Debbie Horner, she's doing like amazing work, and they're all going to look...
an amazing person on top of it.
Yeah, they're going to look so good, but we're like, y'all have to practice changing. Like,
I didn't even think of that. Yeah.
And it's like, there's some crazy costumes. Like, there's an egg right next to you. Like, it's not normal costume.
I know we're an audio forward podcast, but for the listeners, we usually record in the green room, but there's another production that's coming after yours, Oz, I believe, that is rehearsing in there. So we're in the women's dressing room, and we're surrounded by quite literally an egg to my left, some locker rooms, a bunch of wigs that are somewhat scary just by themselves on some, and then different clothes, but it actually is great for recording in here. But I mean, this goes back to the beauty of this particular theater is there's something going on
all the time,
right? Whether it's, an adult production, a teen production, kids production, camps. We're doing, stuff for the local community stuff here as well. So that's fantastic. Yeah, that's a little nerve-wracking, I would imagine, between the different parts, learning the lines, learning the blocking, learning the choreo, learning the changes. Now, since we're talking about it, let's just throw in another thing. Is it prop heavy? Is it set change heavy? Or is it kind of an open...
Mickey's done a really good job of making an interesting set where we don't have to move things that much, and so a lot of the set pieces have become props.
Okay,
that we're like bringing in and out.
Our set piece, like comprises 2 boxes, a table, and a chair. And I think like that's
Those are like
it
the
for our
things that
set.
come in and out, and like one wall,
Yeah.
and then there's like walls that stay on the stage and that like can change a little bit on stage.
Yeah.
She was really smart in making it to where, because we only have so much space on the stage, and we want to do these big dance numbers. So she approached it with like the idea of like, we need to keep the middle open. So what can we do throughout to make it so we have space the whole time?
And shout out to Mickey, who's also going to school in New York and focusing
She's
on
going to my alma mater.
Yes, and she's focusing on theater as well.
Yes.
And then she also is going to be directing
Yes.
a little bit later in
Our
the
auditions
summer,
are
right?
Very soon.
Auditions
Yes.
are coming up, and I know Marley, my daughter, is directing as
well.
well, and she just finished her master's.
It's a big summer of alumni of this theater, which is really cool.
And alumni, I say it often, just not only as a dad, but just as a theater person. Like, I love that this group of people, like, this is your career. This is where you started. Then you're getting your education, and whether it's a focus on theater or not, you're coming back and doing things at our theater to help the next person in line. And this is the thing that I bring up all the time. It's amazing to me, or something that I love, and as a performer, is there's going to be someone in the audience that's going to go to this production, and they're going to key in on something, and that's going to be their motivation to come and audition for something and be a part of it. And so just that motivation and that next line that's coming through, that's fantastic. So props, you said, were they're just what you need.
There's there's a lot of props, but like a lot of them just come in for a gag for 30 seconds and then leave.
Like they get talked about once and you never see it again.
We have a lot of eggs.
Yes.
We raided a bunch of Easter clearance aisles for eggs.
I love that. The cast itself, are they doing well up to this point?
They're doing really well.
Yes.
Really well.
We are about like 3 weeks from
3 weeks
opening,
from opening.
And last night we did like our first full run, and it's timing
Our
is
first
pretty
run
good.
off book.
Yeah, it was
too.
off book.
And you guys have been around this enough. Was it a good night, or was it
It was
It was
pretty
a pretty
good.
good
We
night.
lost the plot a little bit in the last couple scenes, but they knew most of the lines, which is great.
Yeah, so it was pretty successful.
It was awesome.
And yeah, like our notes are already very like nitpicky, things we can focus on like really early on, so that it's just going to
get
get
those
better.
habits.
Yeah,
get
it's
the better
really
habits.
awesome that we're not having to give people as many corrective notes. It's more like, hey, can you try this acting choice? Which is like special that we get to do that with them. Because like I work in theater like professionally. And so like I've been in professional things where people are getting the corrective notes and not getting the acting notes. So it's really cool to be in a teen theater, in a teen space where they are so receptive to our notes. And not only are they receptive to them, they're taking them. And that is really, really fun to see, is like somebody's doing a scene completely different than they did the night before because they took the note.
Well, and that must free you up as directors as well, because now you have some creative influence that you can provide at this point, instead of this is what they're going to be able to handle and that's it, right?
Yeah.
They're at that point where you said you're doing some of those creative things, getting the corrective stuff done sooner. So that's got to feel refreshing as directors. Yeah.
It's also been cool. A lot of I've worked with a lot of these kids before, and they're being pushed so far beyond their limits that they've ever done before.
We're not going easy on them.
Yeah.
Like this show is hard.
And so, but like they're performing
They're
well.
doing great.
Yeah.
So it's cool to be able to like push them to 250% and then them still be able to pull it off.
Yeah. And still come back the next night and be like energized from giving that, knowing that the end product is going to be so much better than if they just kind of phoned it in.
Yeah.
And that's tough, right? So that had to be difficult when you were casting, in knowing that probably this is what was going to happen, and then deciding who's going to be able to, keep up with that, I guess.
Yeah, it was really crazy in our auditions and in our callbacks. We just threw a lot at a lot of people. We did not go easy in the callback and stuff like that. But it was fun to see like the people that are in the show, and even some people who weren't cast in the show, like really stepping up to the plate and like making bold choices and trying things. It was really special to see like people doing things that we've never seen them do before.
Now, did most of the cast have familiarity with the the actual production itself, or was it fairly new to them?
A lot of them do. It's actually funny. Wesley, he plays our lead, Nick Bottom. He came in already knowing the tap battle choreography from the original Broadway production.
Really?
So we were like, okay, just do that, because he does it by himself. So we're like, if you already know that, just
anyone
do
else
it.
seen it live or just probably online?
Him and his sister have they both know it.
Yeah.
They know it. And
That's
so
there.
it was nice because we didn't even know he knew it, like going into casting him. And then we cast him, and then he was like, hey guys, I already know this thing if you want me to do it. And we were like, yeah.
They filmed like a tap tutorial on YouTube, and it was like, cool, do it.
Yeah.
Doesn't it just blow you away the amount of talent we have
It's crazy.
in this area?
Yeah.
And we give them a stage to be able to do this on, and the camps and all the different opportunities. So we shouldn't be surprised, but I love that we are moved by that, right?
Yeah.
To see that creativity. And that's the thing too that I always like is it's not a competition.
Yeah.
Right? Certain people are going to be better in certain areas, and they're going to raise others to that level, and vice versa. They're going to bring each other up when they need to.
Yeah.
So talk to me a little bit about the technical side of it, lighting, audio, who's helping you with that? What's the look? What are we going for?
Yeah, so we haven't started the design for lights yet. That's coming up this next week. But
we have a giant crew that's led by Davey Bott. Basically, they're going to do like a collaborative designing experience that's led by Davey. And so there's like 5 people on this and 5 people on this and 5 people on this and 5 people on this. We have a ton of crew, and it's going to be awesome.
I agree it's going to be awesome. And I know Davey and was lucky enough when she started in high school to get into tech. We kind of helped them through that process. And then this group came out of it, and they've been doing so much at our theater. So to hear that, you are in great hands. It's going to be wonderful. They know the tech stuff here better than I do at this point. And again, I love that we're using people from our local theater, our local schools, and now I know she's going to Northridge as well, and that's fantastic. Sound. Is there, outside of the music, is there anything you're going for? Is there sound effects?
There's actually not many sound effects. There's a lot of figuring out tap shoes, and that's been a thing we've been having to focus on the past couple days, is like not tapping louder than you're singing. Because there was one moment when Caleb and I like grabbed each other because they were doing time steps, and they were singing a big note, and we couldn't hear the big note. We were like, please tap quieter. I'm going to have to cut that dance move.
I had never thought of that.
So that's been our biggest sound. Like,
we're in a little smaller theater, so and at that wood stage, and it can pop if you're.
There's definitely a level of, like, our lead Wesley, he has to like stay on stage almost the entire show.
Yes.
So he'll have to put his tap shoes on.
And we're like, when is he going to put them on?
Yeah,
He's
like
not
a scene
going to
and
leave.
a half before the tap number.
Yeah.
Because like he never leaves the stage.
And like last night we were running a really emotional scene, and he crosses the stage, and we just heard tip tap tip tap. We were like, that's not going to work.
That's not going to work.
Yeah.
Finding that balance of making sure that it's heard, but it's not.
That's been our biggest sound question is what do we do about all these tap shoes?
But like as far as like sound effects, I think the script called for one that we're doing like live.
Yeah.
So it's largely the music.
Yeah.
It's music.
I think it's just music.
There's a lot of like underscoring in the scenes too.
Yes.
That is like all provided by them, which is awesome. Because the only sound effect that we're doing is Julio is sprinting around doing it practically, and it works.
Nice. And so what about production, house managers? Who's helping you with that?
That is Cheryl.
Yes, our producer Cheryl.
I know her.
I don't know if you've heard of her.
I've met her once before.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great.
She's hoping to train some people under her wing.
Okay.
Which is awesome. So if you're listening to this and you would like to be trained, reach out to Cheryl.
Yeah. we need help on everything. Is there anyone else you want to talk about, or anything else about the process?
Our mom's going to be playing with some wigs and facial hair.
Love that.
Which is going to be great.
Yeah, Debbie Horner is our costumer.
Yes, she's wonderful. And
Incredible. We said, hey, can you make an egg? And she was like, I'll figure it out.
Yeah, she's just been sending us the most insane photos.
Over easy or sunny side up?
Right.
It's hilarious.
We said, hey, we want cod pieces. She said, what are those? And we said, we'll figure it out. So,
I love that.
We have Mark and Brian building our set. It's a huge group effort, this show.
Yeah.
We got the Myers helping out with novelties and those sorts of things. It's going to be really, really fun and collaborative, which is what we love. Which is also like why we have such a big team, is just because we like working with people.
And that's good, because then you spread that experience out to everyone, and who knows, one of those people may be the future director for a production year. So Something Rotten runs June 19th through July 4th. Tickets are available now. You can go to chinochildrenstheater.org, or you can call the box office at 909-590-1149. We'll put links in the show notes as well. Come and get your tickets and come and see this production. It's gonna be a blast. I could tell already by the energy we have in here and hearing the people that are involved. Listeners, you're in for a great, great treat. So please come and check this production out. And we know we have listeners all over the place. So as we always say, just support your local theater, whether it's a kindergarten production, whether it is a regional production, or if you're going to Broadway, just support your theater. And we want to hear from you, so please send us your notes. You can follow us on all of the socials. We do appreciate any reviews that you can leave for us on your podcast platforms. 5-star ratings are very helpful to get our word out there. So thank you so much, Luke and Sarah, for spending some time today, but especially for giving up so much time that you have to be able to put on a production like this.
Thank you. We're so happy to be doing this production.
Yeah.
All right. Get your tickets, everyone. Thank you so much. Thanks for listening to Steps to the Stage, a 7th Street Community Theater podcast. Follow us on your favorite podcast platform and leave us a review and a 5-star rating. It really helps. You can also find us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Special thanks to Chino Community Theater and Chino Community Children's Theater for their generous support. And very special thank you to the listeners. Steps to the Stage was created by Joey Rice and Kirk Lane. Logo created by Marley Lane. Original music by Joey Rice. Your host, Kirk Lane. Engineer and producer, Joey Rice. Engineer and executive producer, Kirk Lane.